I'm welcoming you at the very beginning of the first lesson. Here we'll be sewing the kitten's head, and this will be the result of this lesson. It already looks amazing. Here will be the nose and 2 little eyes and 2 little cute ears. I always sew with music or listen to a podcast, a favorite blogger or show. Keep a bottle of water or coffee nearby, get yourself comfortable and tune in with a positive and patient mindset. In this lesson you will need thread. Please choose the reliable, thick, synthetic one, and it also should match the color of your fur. You also need needles and pins. Take different sizes and thickness. You also need a pen or a pencil. If you will use a pen, then please choose the one with clean, not smudging ink. You also need some sharp scissors. As an option, you can also buy this special tool. I will leave the link for it at Amazon in the description. You also, of course, need a pattern. This one is mine, created by ViggoToys, and I will put the link also in the description. You can get it by Etsy. This pattern is very easy and cute. It consists of 4 pieces on the paper, and you can see that the lines are made with color. This is made for your convenience, that you will understand what to stitch together, not only with letters but also with a color. I thought it will be very useful for those who just begin to use patterns. The darts I'm pointing at are part of the pattern that are sewn into themselves, not in other piece. It is used to shape the fabric, for example, to create volume. My pattern is made in inches, so I will now tell you the size in centimeter, and it is now 11.5 centimeter. The circle part is 4.7 centimeter, and the head side is 3.8. To get the right size, please print the pattern with no margins. Let's cut out all the pieces from the paper, following the outlines precisely. You should get 4 details. Set the circle aside for now, we need it at the lesson 2. Look closely at this part, please. You'll see it's labeled 1+1 mirror, which means we need 1 more of the same shape flipped, because the kitten has 2 side panels. We also need a high quality faux fur, the density of 2000 gram or more. I personally use recycled fur, and I have a big separate video about how to choose the fur in the description. So let's check the direction of my fur. It is very easy. Just watch what I'm doing, and I think for everyone it's clear that the hair curls this direction. This is very important because the details on our pattern also have the small arrows showing the direction of the hair. I will show you now. For example, my fur flows in this direction, and I will mark an arrow on the back as a guide for me. the arrow on the faux and the arrows on the paper pieces must match. And I place the pieces onto the back of the faux, aligning them carefully to the directions of the arrows and pin them in the place. So I take a pen, mine is gel, and just make sure it doesn't smudge. Each piece has letters, labels, and the seam lines are marked in different colors. As I said, this will help you to orient the parts and understand where to sew them together. And I painted all the marks also at my faux. I flip the side panel, I trace the mirror version and copy carefully all the letter markings into that piece to make sure you align both pieces exactly with the faux direction and arrows. Place details with some allowance from each other, because we will cut not exactly along the lines. We will leave a 5mm seam allowance. This is essential. Without it, we won't be able to sew the parts together. For your confidence, you can make some additional line. I'm not doing it, I'm just cutting with allowance. And let's cut it out. Important, when cutting, please be sure you are not cutting the faux. You should cut the material, textile. So go with your scissors inside the faux so that you will only cut the material. Again, we are not cutting the hair, no. We are going inside, so that from the other side you even will not see the scissors. Of course, you will cut out some hair too, and just clean the pieces using some trash box or a package for it. Now we have 4 fabric pieces. What we will do now, we will cut the faux from this line all around all the details, so that during sewing our pieces will be stitched together properly, and this thick faux will not lay between two details. Make it carefully and be sure you're not going too deep with your cutting. Just this 5mm you should cut out. You can also use just your normal scissors, and frankly speaking, this is not the favorite part of the process, but it should be done. Here I'm showing it again, that we are cutting the hair just from this additional 5mm seam line. Don't put the scissors like this to avoid cutting too deep inside. The first step is sewing the darts. Here they are. What does it mean? Take the side panel, for example, and we sew these two seams together to give it the proper shape and volume. So just like this I'm showing here. I have a separate video about stitches that I'm using. The link to this video should appear somewhere on your screen now. That's why in this video I'm just showing it very shortly. I'm almost finished to stitch, and here is the result. You see, it is now shaped. So we just continue with another ones. When you finished with the head and side part, take the sides parts. Here we also have parts, little ones near the nose and the big ones. The little ones I even didn't cut out. If you did it, it's not a problem. Now that the darts are done, we will start sewing the pieces together. And I laid a pattern for you just to show what is it. It will be connected like this, a head. We begin with a section marked FFF. This is a small section. So we will just sew together FFF line. And as a result, you have two backsides stitched together. The next thing we are doing, we are connecting two side pieces with this head insert part. And I'm showing you first with the paper and then with the fur how to sew it. And here we are, we have the detail ready. So let's turn it inside out and see how it looks like. It's very cute. I like it very much. If you had any questions or difficulties, please contact me. We need to do all the same with chin part, sew it, following the lines and the letters. And now before you is the future hat you did yourself. I'm congratulating you. Let's turn it right side out and take a look. You can clearly see the skull shape already. It's going to be amazing. I'm absolutely sure of it. What you can do additionally to hide this sewing line, stitching line, take the needle and brush the stitch. Just brush the hair out of it. And you will see how this line will disappear. Your kitten will be amazing. I believe in you and I guarantee that. Of course, you will want to see results quickly. I just encourage you not to rush and don't think about the outcome. Just enjoy the process and let yourself sink into it. Thank you so much for sharing this video with me, for watching it, or even maybe for commenting it. I really hope you felt comfortable here. And I also invite you to the lesson number 2. The second lesson will be out in a week. You will need thread, needles, any strong non-stretch fabric, a skeleton rod, polyester stuffing and a stick. Get ready to rewatch your favorite show. The work ahead is intense. We will be stuffing the hat.